Namaste, namaste everyone.
Namaste.
Namaste everyone. So we are going to start a parent orientation session. So this session, like mainly it is about like overall the procedure, like what admission process, like what are we expecting from the parents, and what is our ideology. So to give a brief introduction, so in within few minutes, our founder Ramesh Nuneji will start a session. Am I clear to you?
Yes, we can hear.
Yeah. I'm passing over here to Ramesh Nuneji, sir. Sorry.
Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Yeah.
Namaskaram.
So today this is our first parent orientation session. So meanwhile, I would like to invite Manasaji. She has. We have actually created a context, Vishwaguru context first two contest, where we have given a challenge for the YouTubers to talk about how to decolonize Indian education system and to encourage people who are working in the decolonizing Indian mind. So out of that request, 10 YouTubers have talked about it. So the idea was to encourage all the YouTubers or any individuals who are working in this space to talk about the same topic so that more awareness is created in the society. So we have announced about 10,000 rupees winning contest, winning prize. For that, we have actually selected two people. Two of them got tied, Manasaji, and she's here with us. And other person's name, what is it? Haripriya. She's not here today. She will be coming in coming weeks, next week. So we are splitting the prize money to both of them. So let me invite Manasaji. Please come. So she has one of the strategy we have asked the speakers to mention what is the need for decolonization to Indian education system, as well as come up with a strategy for it. So Manasaji, one of the strategy that she has mentioned was very practical strategy. The thing is, the strategy has to be practical. So her strategy that she has given was for the existing mathas and pitas where they have resources, they should come forward and set up the Gurukulams. So that is one of the strategy, because very fast and very effectively, the Gurukulam, they have the resources, they have the people, they have the background. So, and this is the moment, I mean, after 75 years, if we can't find the moment, that is shame on us. At least we have to come out of this slave mindsets. And all these matas and all these big establishments, they should stop the pure English medium education and then start with our traditional knowledge systems, plus the modern education. I'm not against the English, but we have to develop the new technology systems in Indian knowledge, where the other people will now have to do the translation works. We have to go to that level. That's when we can become the Vishwaguru. So the context name itself, Vishwaguru Bharat. And contest 1, the winner is Manasaji. Please congratulate her. She's in front of you guys. So, so that's our Valmiki International Gurukulam's brochure and the prize money. And we want, the next time we wanted at least 20-25 people speaking for the contest too. So, and really thankful for your time, Manasaji. And again, she has come to our studio and to our Gurukulam here.
Few words.
Few words, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can speak, yeah.
Actually, I visited the Gurukulam and I did not expect these many facilities in this Gurukulam. It's really great. Usually my father is not impressed by anything, but he is impressed. So this Gurukulam really has potential to reach great heights. I wish that Mathadipatis and Pitadipatis recognize your efforts and they put their manpower and they merge their things with you.
Thank you.
So much for
Thank you.
Mhm. Present from my end.
Oh, thank you.
My
very much.
Gurudev has written.
Thank you. Okay. So, right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cheers. So, all right. So, how many of you have visited our place out of the people who are? 1 minute. Manasa's father was also here. He is in our Gurukulam. He also want to say a few words. Okay, please come. Sir.
నమస్కారం అండి.
Yeah.
ఇవాళ క్యాంపస్ చూశాను. క్యాంపస్ అద్భుతంగా ఉంది. వాళ్ళ ఆలోచనలు కూడా మోడర్న్ ప్లస్ యాన్షియంట్ రెండు ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసి చెప్పాలని ఇలాంటి ఐడియా రావడం అనేది మన దేశం అదృష్టం. I pray God to give them more revenues, more funds and everything to make such schools around 50 to 100 schools in next 10 years. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thanks. ధన్యవాదాలు. Okay. Okay, so brief introduction about the founders, that is me and my wife, Swapna. So we have lived in the US for, I'm actually a tool engineer from Central Institute of Tool Design, Balanagar. And I have also done plastic engineering technology from CPET. And after marriage, we have gone to US and I was in automotive vehicle engineering for about 20 years. And after that, I moved to supply chain management, ERP implementation, technology side. And my wife is also similar. She's an electronics automotive engineer. And after that, she also moved to supply chain side. Since 2012, both of us are in supply chain side. So during our journey, it was our childhood dream to establish a technology center to cater to the needs of the schooling children with the experiments and science, giving them scientific acumen to the children. But during the COVID, things have changed, and it has. I had the, I got into the Indian knowledge systems, and I got. I took a lot of 30 courses from Hindu University of America, where I got a lot of knowledge about our traditional knowledge systems, so Shastras, Darshan Shastras, colonial history, our Indian society, the caste system, how it has been distorted during the colonial times, and how beautiful our knowledge systems used to be. Then I felt if we have to actually do any service to the nation, without the Indian knowledge systems, we will not be able to achieve what we wanted to achieve. Just technology will not be sufficient, because IITs are there, and all the people coming out of the IITs, they're not serving the country. They are just going abroad and serving other countries and creating new products for the other countries, and they are coming in and selling to us, right? So we are at the nation, as a nation, we are at loss. So without the national pride imbibed in the children, the next level of layer would be their attitude towards the service to the society. The next layer that will go out will be the service to their parents. So on the whole, entire country and nation will lose. Therefore, we thought we have to give the traditional way of learning and imbibe the respect for the elders, respect for the family, respect for the nation, respect for the community. And which I felt it doesn't matter how much the children earn, if they don't have the respect for the families, it doesn't mean anything for the family, right? I think everybody agrees for that, right? So therefore, what we have come up with is a Shatpat Siksha model. So most of them, I think you're all there in the, this is our Gurukulam brochure. Valmiki, we are calling it as Valmiki International Gurukulam. Okay. So we are calling it, it's a techno-savvy Gurukulam. Let me tell you, both of us, we are all technocrats, highly technocrats. We have achieved our heights during our career. And this is our give back to the society. So that's why we call it the world's first scientific skill-based Gurukulam, technology Gurukulam. Okay. So in here we have, this is not a school. Let me make it clear, everybody. This is not a school. We are not associated with any school board. Because if you are associated with a school board, then I have to abide by the recruiting the teachers with the BED education, right? The people with the BED education don't have any skills, no practical skills. They have never worked anywhere. So to bypass that, the curriculums, most of the curriculums in the country, they just work as a coaching centers, and the children write the National Institute of Open Schooling exams and get the certification from them. And that certificate is valid in any further education system or for the job purpose. It has to be treated, it will be treated and equivalent to any other these things. And most of the times, this homeschooling in the US and the West, it is called as homeschooling. The children are taught in the home or from anybody they wanted, and they write the exam and get the certification. It is usually done in certain situations, like for example, the sports children or the people who are in the band or into the music and arts, they're always on the run. So they take private tuitions and write the exam. So most of the sportsmen on the national level, they all go through the same certification, usually, because they can't attend the regular classes. And then there are some people who achieve or wanted to overachieve than the current standard, and they don't want to waste their time in the schooling where it is a cookie cutter type of training, right? They also opt for the NIOS, National Institute of Open Schooling certifications. And there are other children where there are challenged children, like learning disability, where they have certain subjects they do much better than certain subjects they might do little weaker. They might be weaker. So in that situation also, they cannot sit in the one particular class where their standard is high in one subject and very low in another subject. So they don't feel like it is, they feel like it is boring for them, right? So in such situations also, the children take private tuitions at their own level and go for the exams for the certification. So the National Institute of Open Schooling is it's a central government body. It's a board, central government board, and this one has about 104 vocational skills in along with the regular subjects. So you can actually take vocational skills and then pass in that vocational skills also. And so it is a more technical subjects are like what we are doing. It kind of somewhat matches with that, this thing. Then NIOS has two levels of education. One is OBE, what we call Open Basic Education. Open Basic Education is called for third grade they will have exam, fifth grade they will have exam, and eighth grade they will have exam. And for the 10th grade, they will have exam. That will be a board, like a, what do you call the, NIOS itself conducts the exam and they do this thing. For this OBE, 3rd, 5th and 8th grades, you have to select the local center that is listed in their website. Like in Hyderabad, Aurobindo School is local center. So if you select that center, you go to that select center, they will give the curriculum, and you prepare for that and you give the exams. And they conduct the exam and they do the correction for the exam and they do the awarding of the marks. The board doesn't have any say in it. The board will only come in at the secondary level, that is 10th grade, and there is the next level is 12th grade. Okay. So 10th grade and 12th grade. After that, again, you will have the open degree, BA open, BCom open, open universities you have at the open university level. So this information is for the people who are not having knowledge about nationalist or open schooling. Okay, so this is the information, basic information that I want to give. So in our education system, we have the sixfold education system. One is the academic learning. So when I say academic learning, that is what we teach and we coach for the academics purpose. But we imbibe a lot of other things when we are teaching. Say, for example, we are teaching mathematics, right? We don't want to say false things like other textbooks are saying. Like Pythagoras has invented the Pythagoras theorem, right? It's a Bhagavana Sutra from 800 BC. Like Trigonometry, right? The Bijaganitam, right? Kalanaganitam calculus, right? Like that, we have entire mathematics actually came from Indian Shastra. So we do, when we are teaching any sutra, we give the Western name for it, for sure, for their understanding. But we also tell the root from where this sutra has come from our Indian origin text. So that narrative classes, no other institution is doing. Okay. Not only that, we also teach the children the history, real history. We teach what is there in the textbook, and we also tell them this is wrong. But for the exam purpose, they have to write, right? But the true history, this is the true history. That is the reason we don't want to be in the subscribing to the board. If I am in the board, I have to start telling the lies like any other school. Entire nation is being fooled currently by telling the wrong information to the children, which is causing the, what do you call, the weak minds, basically, slave mindset. They don't have the spirit to create something new for the nation and create wealth for the nation, right? The people who have the capability to innovate, they should innovate and create wealth for the nation. They should not go and work for somebody else. Job security, this kind of a notation has to stop going. They have to become the employees. They have to actually create employment to the nation, to the world, to the society. What we want in our Gurukulam, our goal is to prepare them to become the leaders of the nation, to become the good business people who can stand on their own feet. If they want to become IAS, IPS, serve the nation, to become the good politicians, we teach them the dharma, how to be a politician by dharmic way. They should be the future leaders of this nation. And for that, we have to catch the children as young as possible so that there's so much to learn, so many shastras, so much knowledge that has been in the technology space that is being created. So we cannot, at this stage, we cannot, ignore the innovations that happened in the recent times. So we have to embrace our past as well as embrace the modern technologies. Right. So apart from the academic learning, we have the Indian knowledge systems. So we have 4 languages that we teach, minimum 4 languages. So one is, of course, English, Telugu, Matrabhasha, Hindi, the national language, as well as the Sanskritam. Sanskritam is the major medium of education in our Gurukulam. Okay, so 50% of it will go, education will be in Sanskritam. All our Shastras or all our Indian knowledge systems will be taught in Sanskritam. So in Sanskritam, we have Sanskrit language, of course. The Vyakaranam will be a separate subject. It's even though it's embedded. So in the Vyakaranam, they do Kantasthikaranam, memorization of Panini Sutras, which is called Ashtadhyay. So 4,000 grammar rules are there. So children actually by heart, okay, like Bhagavad Gita slokas. And then they also by heart the Amar Kosha. Amar Kosha is Thesaurus, the dictionary. Entire dictionary they by heart. And then they have Dhatu Manjari, Shabda Manjari, other things that they do in the Kantasthikara class, basically. So that is memorization class. So apart from this Sanskritam and grammar, this thing, and we have Bhugolam, that is geography, Itihasam, history. In history, you got the Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, and our Chandravamsa, Suryavamsa, lineage history, the true history, colonial history. Actually, the colonial history is completely missing in the entire academia in India. And I have learned the colonial history of India in America, in Hindu University of America. And it is so unfortunate that how our country has been looted for such a long time is not being taught. And we continue to let the foreign countries come and loot us because the people who are making the decision, they don't have the same level of fervor that is required to safeguard the interests of the poor of this nation. If you let the other countries loot, that wealth is going away, then it most affects is the poor people. So to make the people make the proper decision for the nation, we have to have the people with the Indian knowledge systems sitting in the decision-making chairs. So apart from that, we have the physical fitness, all our Indian traditional sports we are trying to introduce. Like we have the full-time Malakamba Acharya, archery, rifle shooting. We have all Indian sports, running races. We are preparing our children for a 5K run that's happening last week of this month. As well as we have the swimming classes. And apart from that, all Indian sports, kabaddi and other kho and other things, 72 Indian sports are there. Table tennis, volleyball, all these kind of sports. And then we have the fine arts, Chitrakala, we have drama, theater, music, tabla, flute, these kind of classes, Natya Shastram, Tarka Shastram. So in Indian knowledge systems, there we have a couple of things I missed. We also teach Ayurvedam and Panchanga. So that will be also be taught in Sanskritam because the original text is in Sanskrit. Okay. So Ganitam and Shastram also will be taught in both languages, in Sanskritam from the original text as well as in the modern text in English. Okay, so the children, they will be able to easily transport into other systems without any hitch. If they, in the higher education, if they decide to go to modern education in English medium, they'll be able to easily go. Here we have people, we keep getting visitors from United Kingdom, Australia, Americas. So they also learn other accents too. So for the sake of connecting to the world, this language also helps. So we don't restrict children from learning other languages. We actually encourage as many learning as many languages as possible for the children. And then we have the nature education, which is organic farming and the dharmic way of raising the foods without any chemicals and everything. And we are setting up a botanical garden with all medicinal plants. So children will learn the properties of the trees, properties of various parts of the trees that can be used for medicinal uses, and identifying them when they look at them. So they will be planting them, and they will be watering them, and they will be raising them. So they will be seeing those plants every day, so they will know. And slowly we have tied up with a Ayurvedic doctor. He's coming up with a book called Bala Ayurveda. So for the children, so they will have the Ayurvedan classes for the children from the young age. Okay, and then the life skills. And the life skills, the skills that are required for the today's world, right? The technology part. So we have the web development. So that's why we call it, our school is from Ramayanam to robotics, from Mahabharata to machine learning. We teach everything. As much as we find acharyas in several different technologies, we may even bring them for a couple of weeks or 1 week or something to give a workshop to our children. So we might not have a full-fledged on every topic, but they will get exposed to everything. So we teach supply chain management for 6th graders. Beginning from 6th grade, they will understand inventory management. They will understand what is the costing, from production to the finished product. What is the, how do you come up with the costing? What are the supply chain involved? From where the materials are available? From where they procure? They have to do the research and give the presentation to us. And our children did it in one day. They've selected a product. They come up with the entire supply chain model. So they do give. We completely remove the stage fear to the children. So they are always on the stage. So they do perform, so because they do gatka, the stick fighting, sword fighting, they do all kinds of stuff always on the stage. So they completely, they are free of stage fear. Okay. So in the life skills, robotics is there. We are planning up to set up a remote car racing track in our campus. In this year itself, we will be completing that remote car racing track. So children will assemble different parts of the body of a car and do the racing. So they will understand if you have a different type of body, different type of tires, different type of suspension, different type of battery, a different type of fuel, how the performance of the vehicle is changing. So they understand how do you experiment, how do you start thinking and innovatively, how do you come up with a better design, right? How do you come up with a remove a problem and come up with a solution for a problem, right? So the children are taught to be a true engineer, and we have about 1,000 tools in our Gurukulam as of now. I'm being a tool engineer. I'm very passionate about tools. So children actually will see a lot of these tools being used in our Gurukulam, and they get exposed to how to use these tools. So they have carpentry tools, they have the metalworking tools, they have the different construction type of equipment, both automated materials and manual tools and different types of tools. So one of the video, I think in the Instagram, we have just put in about 50% of the tools we have, and we are taking an aerial view of it. You guys can watch. Okay. So there are this six-fold of education we are trying to achieve for the full all-round development of a child. So we do have a few people here with us who can give, who have experienced our Gurukulam, who are trying to join our Gurukulam full time. One of the person here is Praveen Ji. He is from IIT Madras, PhD person. He is coming on board with our Gurukulam in a month or so. I would invite Praveen Ji. Praveen Garu. Praveen Garu, can you unmute yourself and please give introduction and you're still unmute, Praveen Ji.
Yeah. I'm just setting up my thing.
Yeah, sure. The next is we have the Phanindra. Phanindra, are you there? Phanindra is here. Yeah. So Phanindra, be ready. I would like you to also have a few words to our viewers here. So meanwhile, so our campus is a residential campus. Here we can actually accommodate the parents also. If the children are very young, they also have to be present here. If the children is below 7 years, we will be able to accommodate the parents along with the children here. So if you wanted this kind of education for the younger children also, you can actually come in and join us physically here. People who can work remotely, or if you have a grandparents who can stay with the children, can take care of the child, that's also fine. So for the child 7 and above, 7 to 10, initially 1 month or 15 days of stay by the parent, it will create a comfort zone for the child. After that, you can slowly move out if you wanted. You can continue to stay here, that's not a problem, but it's not mandatory. So about 10 years, we can take care of the child. Okay, it's for both all caste, all creed. Okay, there is no restriction, and then it is for both boys and girls. Okay, So, yeah, Pravinji, are you ready?
1 minute, 1 minute.
So, meanwhile, anybody has any questions? Please type into the comments. I will look at them and I will try to answer them. Okay. Okay, there is somebody asking. Namaste, everybody. Welcome to. Let's Okay, somebody Raja Haldar is asking about the summer camps. Yeah, summer camp brochure will be released very shortly. Okay, and we had a summer camp last year. I mean that last April, May, and it will be in the similar lines. It will be improved version of it. Okay? So the children gets exposed to all the activities that the Gurukulam's lifestyle in our campus. They'll get used to our acharyas, our campus, our methodology, our philosophy, the purpose of this Valmiki ashram. You'll get opportunity to meet with us, stay with us, experience our vision for the nation. So it will be usually 2 weeks, 14-day camp in the summer. Okay, so we'll be having 4 to 5 summer camps starting from last week of April to August. So people coming from abroad, especially in the Western Hemisphere, their summer is in June, July, August. So, and in the Northern Hemisphere, in India also, like Delhi also have later summer. So they can come in June, July, August also. They will have summer camps. So we do have trekking inside the campus. We have a Goshala inside the campus. They do archery, they do Palakamba, they do swimming, they do learn some Samskrita slokas. Dinacharya starts from 5:30 and they go to sleep at around 9 o'clock. So they are usually engaged. Tell me, Lakshmiji.
Can I ask a few questions, sir?
Yeah, please.
Actually, my girl is now at 10th class, 9th to 10th. Can we have a chance to join her in your Gurukul?
Currently, she's in 9th, is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We spoke that day.
Okay, we spoke. Yeah, bring the child, we'll look at her. And
Okay.
because we'll only have 1 year, right, with her, right? So
Actually, we can continue at the 11th and 12th class also. We are searching like this Gurukul for past 10 years, but we haven't gotten the child has grown up.
Right. So the best thing for us to give any kind of decision will be only after we spend some time with you guys. So you have to at least stay with us for 2 days. Okay. So come on a weekend.
Okay.
We don't charge for it. You can stay with us, and
No,
we'll have a
actually,
better.
we have planned this Saturday and Sunday, but an emergency, my father has admitted in hospital, so we have traveled back to our village.
Yeah,
After we
please
come back to
come.
the Hyderabad, can we come to your
Sure.
Gurukul?
Come, open house is on 24th and 25th. Okay, so we would like to come on that during those 2 days. Would be a lot better because a lot more other parents will also be there.
అది ఓకేనా సార్ మరి ఇప్పుడు 24th 25th అంటే చాలా మంది ఉంటారు ఈ పిల్ల తను ఎలిజిబుల్ కాదా అని అప్పుడు ఆ టైంలో మనకు యూ కెన్ డిసైడ్
డెఫినెట్లీ ఎందుకంటే అట్లాంటి వాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఆ టైంలో వస్తారు సో you can also have an interaction, you can meet with the similar type of people. It's a big decision. Let me tell you, in the current scenario where everybody is walking towards marks, certifications, only theory based education behind it, right? And this is a totally different environment, right? So I would say, for me, a lot of people say, what is the security of my child? I said, what is the security you have in the current education system? That is my question, right? What is the percentage of people who get any kind of job or anything in the current education system? People say 10 to 12% get, right? 10 to 12% get jobs. And what about the 80%, right? 90%? What kind of security you feel over there? Here we are teaching all kinds of skills that they can bank on when they grow up, right?
Currently, current education system or current society doesn't ensure a kid, there's what is so kind of they don't make the kid to stand on their own. Instead,
Right.
they will.
So the
base
major lack of this thing is everybody is taught at the same level, you know. So there's some people who can catch at that level, and then majority of them actually they don't understand properly, and they have to go to again private tuitions and everything. And the engagement with our guru or acharya is very limited. So they really cannot assess the whole, what actually the child needs. So each child has their own potential. They have the inherent capacity most of the time. Very few exceptions are different. Majority of them, they have some type of potential in them. They wanted to put everybody into the same shoes. That is the major problem. We have to identify which shoe that fellow will fit in also, right? So here at the Gurukulam, the Acharya is more engaged with the child, and then it is a child-centric learning. So what is the difference between the other schools and this one is, the child is 13-year-old, he is at the 9th grade or something like 8th grade. And he might be good in languages, he might be poor in the mathematics and things like that. So we teach from where he is at. He might be at 2nd grade level mathematics. So that part the person is only getting 35 marks, he still gets postponed. Next year also he will get 35%. Right? What is the point in getting 35%? Right? So
10th exams, how can A-class or merit? People 10th exams.
we do have our monthly tests, and we do internal assessment. We do continuously. We do assessment, and we have implemented our
10th board exams, sir.
10th board of National Institute of Open Schooling. NIOS.gov.in. You can go to the website, and all that information is there in the frequently asked questions in our website. Okay. So we have Pravinji is ready, and we have after that Panindra ji will be there, and after that we'll continue with the questionnaire. Okay. So I would like to invite Pravinji. He's our IIT PhD person. He has left his career and is working for teaching the children with the physical and mentally challenged, not mentally challenged, like people with special needs also. He has experience with teaching. He's currently in Auroville, and he will be coming and joining us. I hope he will come full time, or maybe part time he will be coming in. Pravinji, over to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry, I was late. I was caught up in something else. So apologies for being late. Anyway, I don't know where to start. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Yes,
you are
sir.
audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So regarding me, I am teaching in Auroville schools, physics, chemistry, mathematics, all these things. So I met Valmiki Ashram Ramesh Garu. So the same alignment of education and different way of bringing up the child. It's not just making them to mug up everything, but let them learn how to learn. That's what it is. It's not just for sake of exams, but a child can grow by learning. Ane vishayam mida we had a discussion. So ala connect agi, I also wanted to be a part of Valmiki and teach there. So holistic development మీదగా ఒక పిల్లవాడు చదువుకుంటూ అన్ని గురుకులం స్టైల్లో ఎలా గురువుతో తన లైఫ్ ఎలా పోతుంది అనే విషయం మీదే ఐ వాజ్ కనెక్టెడ్ విత్ దిస్ స్కూల్ అనమాట గురుకులం మీద. సో ఐల్ బి జాయినింగ్ దెమ్, ఐల్ బి టీచింగ్ సైన్స్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్. ఐ వాంట్ సే విచ్ వన్, లైక్ ఫిజిక్స్, కెమిస్ట్రీ, కంప్యూటర్స్, వాట్ ఎవర్ దే కెన్ లెర్న్ ఇన్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఆల్సో. సో దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ కెన్ సే అబౌట్ మై సెల్ఫ్. ఇంకేమన్నా అడిగితే చెప్పగలుగుతాను.
So Pravinji is an IIT PhD person. Pravinji, are you from Madras, IIT Madras, or?
No, IIT Kanpur.
Kanpur, okay.
Kanpur.
and we are very blessed to very blessed to have him in our panel of acharyas. Okay, and we also have the Fanindra. He has worked as associate director in Byju's to come up with this education and how to completely revamp Indian education system. So he did a lot of research on the best education system in the world. He has studied, Sweden, Netherlands, like all the other countries, education systems, America and England and everybody. And finally, he stumbled upon Indian education system, which is our Gurukula system. So then he found out that the Indian Gurukula system used to be the best education system in the world. That's when his journey into this, looking into this direction has changed. So I invite Fanindraji, who was actually worked on all the education systems in the world. And he would explain his own experience in his own words. Okay, I invite Fanindraji. Fani?
థ్యాంక్ యూ రమేష్ గారు. మన ఆడియన్స్ అందరూ తెలుగు లేకపోతే అందరూ కనెక్టెడ్ గా ఉన్నారా? వీ కెన్
I don't know who is other than Telugu. I don't know. I don't have an idea.
Okay.
Anybody from with other than Telugu here? Anybody who cannot understand Telugu?
No problem. So let me put it this.
He is also an IITN, ISC Bangalore. What is your? Please give your background, Pani, please.
So academically, I have done my masters from NIT Tiruchi and then IIT Madras, and have done my TA from Indian Institute of Science Bangalore. After that, almost 1.5 decade, I was teaching to UPSC aspirants as well as IIT aspirants as well as GATE aspirants. So I traveled all across the country and then later joined in BYJU'S. So I think in the year of 2022, BYJU'S was planning to launch offline schools all across the country. Then they have made me, they have requested me to lead a team to find out the best education system or the best pedagogy or the best structure, form a structure, so that they can travel with that all over the country and establish offline schools. That was the task given to me. Then me and along with our team, they have done beautiful research work, traveling different parts of the globe and digging out not only at one particular part of the country, at one particular time frame. They have went even 15th century, what was the education system at different parts of the world, even including India. And again, 16th century, what are the different education structures, how the demand was changed in the society during those times, and what is the way the requirements are addressed with the different education system at different parts in different time zone. So when we formulate all these things and we mapped with the different combinations and permutations, then we have understood what is the present requirement and what is the excellent system that we have. What we found is the earlier Gurukula system in India, what we were having, that is immortal, means like irrespective of the time, there are some good things that we can actually take it from there and even implement in present society and present education system. So that is how our research went, and I'm very glad to see the Swapna and Ramesh ji both came up the same thing, and they are in the same plan, probably much earlier than us. So the corporate level in 2022 we have done the research, but they have started doing this research much earlier than us. Okay, so that's how it is, the journey. Just before ending up my discussion, I just want to tell, because a lot of parents are there. See, basically, in my point of view, child requires a freedom to think. I'm not going to give variables, mapping, combinations, technical aspects. Basic thing what child requires is freedom to think and engagement with the Guru. Guru has a greater responsibility to play all around. అది జరిగినప్పుడే మనకి నైపుణ్య శిక్షణ కేంద్రం లాగా, అంటే స్కిల్ బేస్డ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ విల్ ఈవెన్చువల్లీ ఎవాల్వ్ when you engage with the Guru doesn't mean that a teacher, even elder than the current child also, maybe మన దగ్గర 5 years పిల్లవాడు ఉన్నాడు, ఈవెన్ 4 years పిల్లవాడి నుంచి కూడా ఏదో ఒకటి నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. మనకి తెలియనిది ఎవరైనా చెప్తున్నప్పుడు న్యాచురల్ గా అతను మనకు గురువు అవుతాడు. ఈ ఎంగేజ్మెంట్, ఈ అసోసియేషన్, ఈ డిస్కషన్, ఈ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ థాట్స్ అనేది ప్రెజెంట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్ లో జరగడానికి లేనటువంటి విధంగా మనం స్ట్రక్చర్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నాం. ప్రెజెంట్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ సిస్టమ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇస్ వీఆర్ ఎంగేజ్ రైట్ నౌ. అండ్ థర్డ్ ఏంటంటే మెథడ్ ఆఫ్ లెర్నింగ్. అనేది నా దృష్టిలో అయినా, ఈవెన్ ఐ మెట్ a great guy like Praveen, what we understood is method of learning sometimes it will be unique to a kid. Every kid will not learn at the same pace, in the same age, in the same way. Then now you should think about this. Like we don't have the 5 fingers in the same way, right? So how can we expect like all 30 or 60 students who are sitting in the class will be like same way they can understand? It is not possible. One person may understand through stories, one person may understand through the experimentation, one person may understand through his involvement in the subject. So then how we actually accommodate this exclusively child-centric? That is where the real problem with the present education system. Okay. So if you are not addressing that, and if you are changing the schools, paying more fees, it is like investing more amount on a dead stock. Okay. So because fundamental problem is that you are not addressing that, you are changing the school from NPS to DPS, DPS to PPS, PPS to KPS. It will not resolve. And a lot of discussion is going on which subject I need to include in the education system, or which subject I should remove, which content, which chapter I need to add, remove. First of all, the structure is not correct.
Yeah.
When there is when the structure is not correct, then whatever you keep in the structure, naturally we will not going to get a proper result out of it. This is a method of learning is another problem. And fourth point, what I understood is the content. Content, what we are delivering to the kid. Sometimes it happens that the kid might not be so interested in something, and we force him to learn that for the exam purpose or the board purpose, XYZ, whatever it may be. It is a waste of time for the kid. Eventually, it will kill the confidence of the kid and develop an inferiority complex. For example, imagine that I am too good in mechanical engineering, and you force me to learn something other than that for the exam purpose. Then I may fail there, and you counter that statement like you are not able to do good, you are not able to do good. First of all, why the hell, who told that that kid want to do that? But we don't consider that, we randomly pump something on the kid and we expect the kid should do. This is another problem. And last but not the least is the pace and the degree oriented study. Pace in the sense, we expect like 4th standard kid should learn this, and 8th standard they should learn this, 12th standard they should learn this. So we made the structure very compact such that we cannot actually inviting the creativity and the curiosity from the kid. Even if some people comes with the curiosity and creativity, our gurus are not in a position to accommodate that and give the time to them. Eventually, all these things lead to development of the programmed kids rather than innovative kids. And finally, we are lacking the innovation in the country, and we are automatically becoming like a tech-based colony for some other people. Still, we are in that kind of colonization of orientation. So, if you address these problems, our kids will actually shape into innovators or professionals or entrepreneurs. And most importantly, they will lead the life very happily, and they learn the things joyfully with a mutual exchange of dedicated gurus, and even from their elders, and even from their elder group, everyone. That is the kind of ecosystem we need to build, and that is what exactly a Gurukulam means. This is what I understood. So I have presented, I think. If you have any questions, please do ask me.
Praveen wants to say something, I guess. Praveen, you want to say
Yeah,
something?
చెప్పండి.
Praveen garu, you want to say
Ah.
a few words?
Yeah, I just want to add to what Panindra was saying. See, with my experience of 10 years with different types of children's, different way of capabilities, each student learns differently. Like I have seen people, students, just by looking at it, they will learn. Some people, they want to experience it, unless then they won't learn. Some people needs practice, then only they'll learn. Some people just want to hear it like slokas and they learn. So again, it's again a sensorial way of learning also. Some children are different with different aspects of life. Some people are so mentally sharp, they look at everything around him and he learns everything. So you should know who your child is. So as a teacher, I know if I see a student, what is best for him. So with my experience with so many children's, special children's, normal children's, exceptionally good children's, I have seen they learn it in a different way. We should know how to teach them. Only the teacher knows it. Even parents, most of the time, they don't observe their child. They just think, okay, he's going to school, he'll learn something. No, each child is totally different. This is where Gurukulam comes into picture. When standard schools cannot give that attention to each child, Gurukulam with a guru of ratio of 1:10 or 1:5, whatever is possible. He knows each child. What is his way of learning? How is he thinking? What is his family background? What is his interest, desires? Everything we'll be knowing about him. So if I have seen children, I know when even if he smiles, I know whether he is smiling or he is just faking a smile. So each aspect of his life I'll be knowing as a teacher. This is where I also get involved in with teaching with Valmiki Gurukulam, because I don't want to teach as a classroom where 40 people just looking at me in my face and learning something. I need to know what is their inner development also. Are they happy? Are they learning? They don't want to learn. They're forced to learn. All these aspects of their life, I'm getting involved into it. That is how I mold a child. So whenever if any child looks me outside, he's very happy. Even he will bow to me and say, Praveen garu ella unnaru. He doesn't even say sir. So the aspect of relationship between a student and a child is more important for me than the knowledge I'm giving. He'll learn it by looking at me, whether I teach him or not. Just by following a guru, he'll learn a lot. Then being in a classroom and teaching him x plus y is equals to something else. He'll learn the way the teacher is. He'll learn my ethics. He'll learn everything of my life. That's how I have been with kids. So most of them, I don't teach anything, but they learn from just looking at you and the way you are doing things. So this is what I want to add to what Fanindra was saying.
Ramesh,
Yeah.
just allow me for 1 or 2 minutes.
Sure.
I think I need to add to Praveen also. See, recently I taught a concept to the kids in your Gurukulam about the demand and supply, and based on that, how the price varies.
Right.
Which was actually the concept of inflation and again deflation, all was written by in the 4th chapter of the 2nd book of Chanukya in 4th BCE very clearly.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is like, now why I should not take the content from there? In a way, it was very clearly given in Indian context.
Yes.
And he narrated in such a way that why the supply is going to be blocked by merchants. And if that happens, what the administrator of the state, like now we are having the chief ministers, what a king should do during that time. If the price is temporarily hiked by some merchant, then how actually it need to be addressed by the king. So that is the way how he narrated everything. So in that one particular chapter, we can actually take an example of how the price and demand and supply are changing, and what are the ethics that should be followed by both the people of the country as well as the merchants of the country. And if this is not followed, what as a king he need to address that politically. All these things were very clearly described there. Okay. Now I taught this concept to kids. Now each kid understood it in a different way. And some of them started applying in our kitchen. Now tomatoes we should not buy on Sunday, because everybody is going to come on Sunday to the market. So demand is huge. So naturally the price will go up. So it is better to buy on some other day. So they are cross questioning among the students. I was not there. Now next morning when I came, immediately they came up with the questions and they started asking the question. So then I told them, I don't answer. You discuss among yourself and come back with the answer. Then one of the student told that, no, sir, you don't know the answer. Then I admitted that, yes, I don't know the answer. You please discuss among yourself and then come to me. Then his ego got satisfied and he started going there. And again, they discussed and they come up with some answer. Now, as a teacher, you need to understand. See, my objective is not like I need to punish the student who questioned me. I need to go to the shoes of the student. Okay, he is thinking that I don't know. Okay, you find the answer and come. Finally, my objective should be he should learn something out of it. So a guru first should understand the variety of and diversity of the students, and he should be able to wear the shoes of the students and deliver in a best possible methodology. Delivering content is a different thing, and delivering a method is a different. That is what I think Praveen also want to tell. Correct, right? If I'm not wrong.
Correct.
That's it. That's it.
So, for you people to understand, both Pravinji and Fanindra, they both were here during our winter camp in the December last week. And both of them have taken the classes to our children. So that the experience they are sharing here, actually. So, and hopefully both of us will join our team in the coming months. I'm really will be glad to have them on our team. And there is, if anybody is having any questions, please raise the questions. It could be answered by any one of us based on the question, related question. So please put it in the chat box, or if you want to speak, you can raise your hand and we'll let you speak. So Naga Kirti, she has put some questions. Is there any issue with NIOS? This is not much known to everyone. See, NIOS is not known usually in the Telugu states because there are not many Gurukulas. If you go to Karnataka, there are not many Gurukulas, and just in Bangalore there are more than 15 type NIOS Gurukulas actually. So the people who doesn't want to be with the system, they opt for the NIOS, and the NIOS details are available in our website in frequently asked questions, and the website details, link is also provided. You can go and visit the website. They have a local regional center in Koti. So if you want to have any doubts or anything, you can go to their office and get the doubts cleared. Okay, and if you come to our campus, we can give more information about it. Okay, and if you have a specific question, let us know. How you bridge the modern and ancient knowledge? We teach them both. There is nothing to bridge. Our ancient knowledge is very modern, actually. It is very scientific. The only civilization in the world that is only scientific civilization is Indian civilization. Every other civilizations are mythological. They call us mythological people. There is no separation between the science and philosophy, or the what do you call the religion or whatever. Because everything our ancient rishis, they were all scientists only. They explained the nature in the story formats for the 3-year-old to remember. So if you go into the deep meaning of each and every story of Indian philosophy, they are all scientific. So there, in Indian context, there is no difference between science and religion. Okay, and then modern technology. How do you integrate? So we teach them both. The latest technology is the application of the science, basically, right? Like robotics or these kind of things, basically, right? So in the IT field, these things are all application of the science, right? So we teach both of them. So that's how we bridge it. Okay. So what you say is the latest technology will become old in few years. Yes, you have to be on your toes. You have to decide whether you don't want to see in the schools currently. What are they teaching? Any latest stuff coming out of IIT? They are unable to do one small web page. I want them to design. They said, "Oh, UX, we don't know, sir." My daughter, my older daughter, who is in high school, she did our website. Our Valmiki Ashram website was done by my daughter. So the thing is, even the advanced schools are also still behind the latest technology that's out there. They are going to Amirpet is the university that where you have to go for the latest technology, right? So we bring the Amirpet to our Gurukulam right away, right? Right. So we also have to, once we go to higher schools, so hopefully we will go beyond our 10th grade. Okay. So we do wanted to go beyond 10th grade. So we will definitely wanted to create the innovators in our institution, right? So, and then how will you manage for the four? What are the subjects taken for NIOS? So NIOS, there are regular academic subjects are there and vocational courses are there, 104 vocational courses. So we also, there is a lot of, all the web development, video editing, digital marketing, all these things are also there in the NIOS also. Okay. So what you learn here, you can actually go in and write exam and get the certification for that subjects also. Okay. And hopefully I've answered all these questions. So if you have more, you'd let us know. Address of your Gurukulam is, address of our Gurukulam is near BITS Pilani campus in Hyderabad campus. BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. It's just a few kilometers from that place. Milestone I'm giving. It is on the outer ring road. It is between the Shamirpet exit and the Kesara exit on the outer ring road. Okay.
Sir, I have a question. Can I ask, sir?
Please, Lakshmi, please.
Sir, only for kids, sir, not for elders, sir.
Elders also, actually, elders learn a lot more than kids here. So when they
Ramesh,
stay here, yeah.
No,
can I
actually,
answer that question?
elders also. Yeah.
No, I'll answer that question, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Please.
Go ahead.
Because I teach science, but I learn Mallakamba, other martial arts. So as a teacher, I'm teaching. As a student, I'm learning also. So there is
Okay.
an age group there.
Yeah,
So last
Lakshmi
class,
ji, please.
yeah, last class I had students from the age 10 to 60, I think.
60 years, yeah.
So,
Pravinji was explaining about atoms, then everybody sat in the
60-year-old
class.
person. So there is no age group for learning.
Yeah.
And my philosophy is never-ending education. So we don't have age for learning anything.
Lakshmi ji,
Oh, thank you, sir. Sir.
I will put it in a simple way. First of all, when the process of learning comes, there is no elder, there is no younger. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
everyone,
This Gurukul.
everybody will
గురుకులంలో
actually
ఎట్లా అంటే
share.
కానీ ఓన్లీ పిల్లలే కాదు పెద్దలు మాకు కూడా ఒక సెక్షన్ ఉంది అంటే కానీ పేరెంట్స్ మేము కూడా హౌస్ వైఫ్ మేము ఎంతసేపు ఉంటాం సార్ నేర్చుకునేవి కూడా నేర్చుకుంటాం కదా అనేసి ఇప్పటికే చాలా లైఫ్ వేస్ట్ అయిపోయింది పిల్లలలో పడిపోయి
లేదు మీ దగ్గర నుంచి కూడా మేము నేర్చుకునేవి చాలా ఉంటాయి ఖచ్చితంగా. సో అందరం కలిపి నేర్చుకునేలాగా ఉంటుంది అదే గురుకులం అంటే కూడా.
అదే సార్ మా పేరెంట్స్ కూడా ఉందేమో ఎట్లా మీరు మా హస్బెండ్స్ ఎలాగో వాళ్ళ ఆఫీస్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోతారు మేము పిల్లలు స్కూల్ కి వెళ్ళిపోతారు ఇప్పుడు మా మదర్స్ మేము ఉన్నాము ఇప్పుడు వేరే వేరే దానిలో ఉండాలనుకుంటాము.
అవును.
So Lakshmi ji, please comment. You have not visited our place, right, yet?
No, sir, not yet. Actually, we have a plan this చెప్పాను కదా సార్ ఈ వీకెండ్ ఉండింది సాటర్డే సండేస్ కానీ మా ఫాదర్ అడ్మిట్ అయినారు సో ప్లాన్ సడన్ గా చేంజ్ అయిపోయింది మాది.
You can come anytime. A better day would be 24-25 because many other parents are there. Otherwise, you can come on other days also. No problem. It's a residential, so we are here all the time. Okay.
Okay.
Dedicated.
Okay. ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా సార్ 10th అంటే 9th 10th పిల్లలు ఎవరైనా ఉన్నారా?
ఉన్నారు ఈసారి చాలా మంది.
ఓకే సార్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్ పెద్దలకు కూడా మాకు కూడా అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు.
See, there are a lot of first education parents. We have to teach parents only because highly colonized is us. We are the one who got colonized heavily. The children are getting.
అదే సార్ మా పాప కోసమే చాలా రంగాలలో ఏలు పెట్టి దాన్ని నేను నేర్చుకుంటేనే తప్ప తను కూడా వచ్చి తన ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపిదు కదా అట్లా ఇదయ్యి నేను కూడా ఏలు పెట్టానే కానీ ఫుల్ గా పెట్టలేదు అనమాట. కొంచెం డీప్ గా పోదామంటే మనకు కోర్స్ దొరుకుతలేదు అందుకు.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Right. When will the next academic year start? Please let us know the dates. Okay, Ravikant ji is saying. So academic year starts with the regular schools like June 2nd week. Okay.
June second week. Along with any other state start date is our start date in Telangana. Okay, and it ends in the April. The similar day. So the holidays we will match it with the especially summer holidays. So for the children, we have the Dasara. We gave them 2 weeks holidays, and for the Sankranti we gave them 1 week. So those are the 2 other holidays we have during the year. And from next year onwards, we'll have a certain visiting hours for the parents where they can come and visit the children. Okay, so this year we had less number of children, so we didn't put any restriction. But next year it will be kind of controlled visitation from the children, from the parents. Yeah. Any other question? Who wants to have any question, please? Okay, some Sunil Dhangeji is asking about the fee structure, right? So we have most of that. I think most of you have received our parent orientation question, questionnaire. So after looking at that questionnaire, we'll have a one-on-one interview with each one of you, and we'll request you to come in and spend some time with us. And after that, we'll decide the fees for each child, because it will be based upon the individual basis. We definitely are spending a lot more than what people are paying currently, because this is a startup, and we are currently funding this project initially. So at some point, this has to become self-sustainable. So we're also looking for the parents who can afford this also. So it will be discussed one-on-one and see how much you can actually pay for this education. Okay. Any other question, please? So here we have many different types of accommodations. Okay, so the cost of this thing also will become depend upon the accommodations. If the child is staying with us, it's different. But if the parents are also coming, then what kind of accommodation will they be sufficient with 1 room for them, or do they need 2 rooms, or do they need an independent villa or independent house for them to stay? There are accommodations outside our campus, outside our layout, which are much cheaper too. But there is little security issues in the sense like it's a little isolated area, right? So in our campus, it's all gated community. So we have the gate security and everything. Okay. So our facility is a resort style facility. It's very ultra posh. Okay, so usually for the middle and upper middle class children when they go to a Gurukulam, I mean some of the major problems are the accommodation, the tidiness, the food, those kind of things become the primary for the child, especially, right? Then once we address these things, then the child will start enjoying the place and will focus on education. So this place is it's like a resort. Okay, it's not like a resort, it is a resort. Okay. So once you visit us, you will have an idea. Okay, so children, our punishment to the children is that we'll say that we'll send you back home. Is the punishment. Okay, no sir, we don't want to, we want to stay. The children will say. So no matter what I say, it cannot. You have to come and experience us. Okay. Okay. So Vishwanath ji, can students who are already going to regular school come for workshops? Any workshops in the Sankranti season? And children have holidays. See, unfortunately, Sankranti, all our acharyas are also going because it's a residential. They don't have any break. All our acharyas are also residential, right? So they are also going. So this week, nobody is here. But you can come and visit us. We are here, but you will not get the full experience if you come this week. So if you come from week after onwards, weekends you can come. It's a free workshop on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday. You can come like late in the evening, or we provide you the accommodation, food, and experience of our organization. Okay. You can just spend one day, one night, 2 nights, 2 days. It's up to you. Okay. But definitely not few hours. It won't be sufficient for you to grasp what is happening here. Okay. Usually it takes a full day for you to at least understand what is going on here. Okay. Yeah. Any other question, please?
నమస్కారం అండి రమేష్.
Namaste. Yeah.
ఇప్పుడు వరకు ఎన్ని బ్యాచెస్ రన్ చేశారండి?
In the first year, the June లోనే స్టార్ట్ చేసాం. Actually, we relocated from US in 2022, and my child was in Samskrita medium Gurukulam, online Gurukulam in the US, and it's called Agastya Gurukulam. Okay, and we came to India, and we lived in Pondicherry, Auroville for 9-10 months. Where our children learn Kalaripaitu and other things while going through the online Gurukulam. And when they established a Gurukulam, Agastya Gurukulam in Bangalore in 2023, so we went to Bangalore and we had a full year in the physical campus in Bangalore, Agastya Gurukulam. After that, 1 year we ran our own homeschooling group in Bangalore. My wife Swapna ran the Gurukulam. Day scholar format, but I was always looking for a residential format. So then after looking at in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana, finally I found a place in Hyderabad. So we moved here in April of last year. So it was 3 years of NLANI Kushitoti Durkindi place. So the moment I walked into this place, I felt this is the place where we can achieve what we wanted. The idea for this place, it's about a 70-acre layout. It's a Kuda layout actually, and they were all built to be like a private resorts, and they're all empty. So the layout owners, they all encouraged us to come in and set up the Gurukulam here. So we got a very good support from the resident of this layout and the layout owner who actually laid this one out. His parents and his family also here. So we are getting a lot of support from them. And we have the ability to expand into the same space because a lot of plots are available for rent, purchase, and we can buy and expand into the same place without going to other places. So idea is, in the long run, this should become hub of Gurukulams. Earlier, there used to be 64 Gurukula art forms that they were teaching. And now we wanted each art form should be a separate Gurukulam. That is my vision, a long-term vision. We'll see how it happens. So because each Gurukulam should be managed by its own Acharya, basically. So for that we have the enough space in this one. So if the parent come with the children, they should have everything in one place to get them trained. So that idea in mind, we came to this place actually. So whatever I say is less words. Okay, you should come and visit us. Then only you understand what we are saying. Yeah.
Sure. Glad to hear that. Visiting. ఇప్పుడు పిల్లలు ఎవరు ఉండరు కదండి, రెసిడెంట్స్ ఎవరు ఉండరు కదా?
No, man, it's residential only now.
Holidays, regarding this holidays, you said?
Only this week, nobody is there. Yeah. Only 2 children are there. 2 children are here. Okay. But everybody else have left. We are here. Some of the acharyas are here and we are here. Okay. But after this week, if you want to come and visit us, you can come and visit us, no problem.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Did you share about anything about fee structure, Andy? Did you discuss anything?
Fee structure, that's what I'm saying. It will be talked to each individual separately.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And can students who are already going to regular school come for workshops? Yes, they can come. Any workshops in the Sankranti season, and children have all. Current Sankranti we didn't have. We had it in the last week of December, winter camp. Because acharyas also left. Our martial arts acharya, he came from Jhansi in Madhya Pradesh. He also left, and other acharyas, they have also went for our Sanskritam acharyas went for a vacation. So unfortunately, we are not having during Sankranti. We don't have workshops. You can come and visit us. That's okay. Acharya students are eligible for all the entrance tests like law, medicine, if they opt NIOS syllabus. Yes. All the NIOS, you can, if you have NIOS certificate, you are eligible for any type of education or employment in India. It is not only recognized in India, it's also recognized worldwide. Okay. Yeah. Subhash Mukha, I think, yeah, come again.
Kuchipudi.
Lakshmi. Yeah, Lakshmi ji, I think somebody you're trying to talk to us.
Yeah, my husband only, sir.
Yeah. Let him talk. Yeah. I'm unable to hear you, sir. Can you come get to the closer to the mic,
Actually, my kid is learning Kuchipudi from 9 years. She is writing exams also. Is there any exam section to continue her dance career? We get
Kuchipudi, currently we don't have Kuchipudi dance teacher. We have a Bharatanatyam teacher here. I hope there was one parent with the Kuchipudi background. She also wants to have a child here. If they come on board, residential, we'll have a Kuchipudi also. At this stage, I
we
cannot.
have any facility that అంటే వాళ్ళు వచ్చేంత వరకు మనం తనకు డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవ్వకుండా వీకెండ్స్ తీసుకెళ్లి తన్ని పాత డాన్స్ టీచర్ దగ్గరే మేము నేర్పియొచ్చా మన గురుకులంలో టీచర్ మనకు దొరికేంత వరకు.
Where is the teacher? Where is the teacher?
Actually, we are in Miapur, sir, Pachpalli.
Yeah. Yeah, we can work that out. We can work that out. Yeah. Okay. How many classes weekly it will be?
It will be 2 classes, sir. Saturday, actually 10th now only Saturday. Sunday she's learning a Kalaripattu also. Same. Kalaripattu. Saturday dance class, Sunday Kalaripattu.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. We can work it out. First we come and visit us. We'll discuss detailedly how we can work it out.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
And what is the timing for day scholar? See, we have put day scholar with the intention that you stay here. Okay. Because the idea is that you come and live here, and the child will come to the school in the morning, finish all her activities and go back and stay with her parents. Okay. That is what is called as day scholar for us. But because we don't have any bus facility, and see, there are many layers of what do you call the colonial effect on us. Currently, we are residential. We are outside the city. We are teaching Sanskritam, right? So it is not a regular board. It's an NIOS board. It takes a lot of courage for the parents to come to this level. So and join in our Gurukulam, right? So there are so many things that both wife and husband has to agree for it. Maybe if they are having grandparents, they have to agree for it, right? And having one child, for a family, that leaving their child becomes a much bigger problem for the parents. And we cannot get a number of people from the same area to provide a bus facility or something like that for a day scholar. And one more thing, for a day scholar, we cannot achieve what we want. The engagement with the child, it will become like any other school. See, again, when the child goes to home, again, he's addicted to the phone, addicted to the screen, addicted to the TV, right? It will disturb the entire thing that we are trying to create here, the ecosystem. It will disturb other children also. When I say day scholar, say you are living in a house nearby, okay, the parents, and the child is coming from the morning to the night and going back in the night to the parents. That's what I call it as a day scholar. That means I'm not charging them for the residential fees. We are only charging for the training fee aspect of it. Okay. What is the timing for the day scholar? See, if you don't have the activities, regular school timings or Gurukula timings are from 9:30, 9:15. 9:15 assembly starts. From 9:30, 15 minutes assembly, and 9:30 to 4 o'clock. 4 to 5, we are having study hours. And after that, they come to the place where they are staying from the Gurukulam. And then there, they are actually doing after school activities. Early in the morning, they will have after school activities. after the 5 o'clock also they will have after school activities. Yeah. Any other question, please? Any other question?
Sir, actually,
Yeah.
sir, actually, ఫీజు మనకు కొంచెం తెలిస్తే కొంచెం బాగుంటుంది సార్. ఎందుకంటే మేము అవుట్ ఆఫ్ సిటీ ఉన్నాం, హైదరాబాద్ లొకేషన్
Right.
సార్.
అసలు ఫస్ట్ మీరు ఇక్కడికి రాకుండా మీకు ఏం అర్థం అవుతుందండి మా గురించి? అసలు ఫెసిలిటీ గురించి కానీ, అసలు మెథడాలజీ గురించి కానీ, హౌ ఇస్ యూ కెనాట్ గ్రాస్ప్. ఇక్కడికి వస్తే కూడా మీకు ఇంకా టైం పడుతుంది డైజెస్ట్ చేసుకోవడానికి. రైట్, ఇన్ని రకాలు నేర్చుకున్నారు. యాక్చువల్లీ యూ విల్ బి సర్ప్రైజ్డ్. We had about 33 guest lectures last 6 months. 33 guest lectures from all over the world.
Okay.
Right, what we are trying to do అనేది మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికి it will take some time. And అసలు first of all, we will not even talk to anybody who has not visited our Gurukulam. They have to first visit us. We have to understand. See, that it is a journey. Both of us have to become give an experience to the child when they are at home, even when they are coming for a 2-week vacation. Also, you also have to maintain certain things for the children at your home atmosphere. Our major challenge is with the parents. Children, once they are here, we can manage them. But the problem is when they go back. Right? If the parents are not aligned with us, whatever we do, it's not useful. It will get reversed the moment they go back to home.
Right.
So you have to, actually, we have to become like a one family, raising the children. So first, we have to experience you guys, and you have to understand what we are trying to do here.
Yes, sir.
So before we even talk to you, you have to come and visit us, and we are giving you free of charge to get our experience. What else we can do?
We hope so.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Who else is having any other question, please? So can we wrap it up then? All right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
మీరు కలరిఫైడ్ టు మెన్షన్ చేశారా? మీకు నేర్పిస్తున్నారా?
కలరిఫైడ్ అప్పుడప్పుడు నేర్పిస్తున్నామండి. when we have the acharyas coming here. We don't have a residential acharya for Kalaripaittu. We might be partnering with other Kalari masters who might be coming on a weekly 1 or 2 weeks, 2 days in the future. We have a place to set up the Kalari arena. Okay. And we are still looking for a Kalari master.
My daughter's teachers are there. If you are in, I will give the contact.
Yeah, Nitya Kalari, right? You're talking about.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I have already talked to them in the past 1.5 2 years only. I've been talking to them. You know them. The thing is, we are little away from the city, right? So, yeah, we needed somebody who is a residential, actually. If we cannot find the residential one, we will have them come once or twice a week or something like that and teach Kalari to them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, currently my daughter is in Kalarigram in Pondicherry. Both daughters. They are we live there for 10 months. It become our like ancestral house. Whenever they get holidays, they go to Kalari and come back.
Okay.
వాళ్ళు నేర్చుకుంటున్నారండి? They are learning there?
Yeah. They learn, and we stayed there for 10 months, right? So they learned it over there. We lived in the Kalarigram there for 10 months.
కేరళ అండి?
కేరళ వాళ్ళు పాండిచేరిలో పెట్టారండి. సో ఇట్స్ ఇన్ పాండిచేరి, ఆరోవిల్.
Okay.
Outskirts of Auroville, yeah.
Okay.
So my older daughter knows Kalari. My younger one also knows Kalari. And but we are trying for an acharya here We're trying to ban. See, what happens is color is little expensive. In the sense that and then we needed more number of children to even afford the full-time acharya also. So if we get up to 50 to 60 children, then automatically they will also come. We don't even have to ask. So at this stage, we have Malakamba, archery, we have, like other sports.
Malakamba అంటే తెలుసండి కొంచెం చెప్పండి.
Malakamba అంటే పోల్ మీద చేస్తారు చూడండి, పోల్ మీద.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one we have. Yes. Rope Malakamba. Yeah, we have rope Malakamba. We have a pole Malakamba. We have 2 pole Malakambas, one short and one long one. We have rope Malakamba also. So we have traditional arts. Children, they don't have time, and we feel we usually had about 48 hours. They're so busy here.
Yes. Glad. Surely will visit అండి.
Sure. So any other question, please? Okay. All right. We'll leave it at this, and we'll continue to have these sessions. What I request is, please let other friends of yours who are interested to look for this type of Gurukulams. Okay, they're interested. Please let them know. Maybe sharing our links to WhatsApp groups and things like that. And please talk to the people whom you are meeting in the family or in your apartment complexes, where they are. You can just let them know that there is something like this available, right? Bring them here. If you come here, the food is provided. You don't have to bring food here. When you are here, you can have the lunch or breakfast or even dinner. If it is late, you can have the dinner here and go. Okay. So if you are coming here, just don't cook in the home. Just come here. Okay. Okay. All right. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Jai Hind. Thank you.
All the activities lists are there on our website. Okay. And please join our WhatsApp community. We'll be sharing all the details. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskaram.
Namaste.
Namaskaram.